Hey guys, so at the beginning of this video I'm going to apologise already for squinting. I'm also going to apologise for how long it's been since my last video. A hell of a lot of stuff's been going on, but I'll do a whole nother video for that, explaining it all for you. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the gender tag, which was created by Ashley Weil. The questions are really good. I'm probably not going to answer all 10, mainly because there's a couple in there that I'd really rather not talk about. So let's do this. How do you self-identify your gender and what does that definition mean to you? I identify as assigned female at birth, so AFAB, gender fluid or genderqueer, and basically to me that just means that although when the doctor looked at me when I was born and went, yep, that's a girl, in my head that's not right, but at the same time in my head I don't feel like a man, so it's sort of, I'm in an in-between place, so I'm non-binary. But yeah, I prefer the term genderqueer. What pronouns honour you? Well, I prefer they, them. I accept any of them. Describe your style of clothing that you most often wear. Every now and then I'll buy something from the female section. More often than not I'll buy things from the men's section. But I mean, it's clothes. What I wear can be found in either section, so it's not really a problem. Talk about choices with your body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or what do you choose not to shave? I don't really style my hair very much, as you can probably tell, but I had long hair up until I was about 18, 19. I basically just decided one day that I wanted to cut it all short. I told people, they told me that I wouldn't do it or that it was going to look ridiculous. So I made a hairdresser's appointment and I went and got it all cut off. Just to spite them all basically. And I'm so glad that I did because I just feel so much more comfortable with short hair. No, I don't have facial hair. I have one beard hair that grows here. One long black hair. I mean, I could probably rock a beard. I haven't shaved my legs in a few months, so the leg hair is getting pretty long. Same goes for my armpits. Every now and then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna shave it, and then I'm like, I can't be bothered. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? I don't wear makeup. I don't think I've ever actually properly worn makeup. I used to mess around with it a little bit when I was about 14. So I'd wear eyeliner, occasionally mascara, concealer. I think the only cosmetic product that I actually properly use is lip balm. Do I paint my nails? No. My girlfriend always wants to paint my nails because she bites hers, but mine I let grow. In my head it doesn't sit right when I look down at my hands and notice that there's a really off-putting colour. So if I do let her paint my nails, it's usually a nude colour. What kinds of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? I don't use perfume. I use a body mist, and whatever soap and shampoo and stuff I use is whatever is there or whatever is cheapest. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? Every day. I don't really count it as misgendering. Because I accept any pronoun, I don't really see it as a problem. Because I'm not out to family and quite a lot of my friends don't really understand the term genderqueer, that I'm misgendered every day because they don't realise that I want they, them. Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? I do experience dysphoria, and not very often. Tends to be once a month is the biggest spout of dysphoria, and if you don't understand that then do not worry about it. But I also really don't like my chest. Because I am plus sized, my chest is harder to hide. But I do bind. I tend to sleep with sports bras on because I don't like them being wild and free. But I don't have really bad dysphoria where I can't just go out wearing a bra and a sports bra and a t-shirt over the top. Like, some days that is all that I can wear. There's reasons why I can't wear my binder for that day. Then I'm not gonna stay indoors all day. And I know that some people do have to deal with that, and I can't even imagine my life being like that, in all honesty. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have? I'm 21, so there are no children in the cards at any time soon. I've got time to think about it, but I know for definite I don't want to carry. I have got one exception, and that is if my partner cannot carry children, then I will carry the child. If it was push comes to shove, she can't carry, so if you want a biological child, you have to carry it, then I mean, I'd rather just adopt or foster. Question number 9 is, is talk about money, which I don't really want to do because at the moment I'm unemployed and money just stresses me out. Number 10 is if there's anything else you want to share about your experience with gender. And there's not. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to make another video about gender at some point. There's a couple about gender on my old channel, which I'll put in the links down below. Yeah, so that's it. That was the gender tag, and I hope it was interesting for you because it was interesting for me. I will see you guys soon. Bye.